I just want to make clear, Wendy, that I'm happy to answer questions that are, in my mind, clear enough to answer, but it should be made clear that these answers to these questions are for information basis only, and if people are intending to take any legal action, that they should consult a lawyer. So that's clear because things change with the facts. And so if there's any facts in the questions that I'm not made aware of, proper legal advice can't be given. So these are basic informational questions and basic informational answers based on the question.
Thank you for joining us today, Rocco.
Thank you, Wendy.
So this question today is anonymous. Why can we not arrest and charge public officials with all the evidence that is out there surrounding what is happening?
Okay, well, that's a very complex and pathetic reality. We can. I think a lot of these people are committing extortion and uttering threats under the criminal code. They're committing criminal offenses under the Genetic Non-Discrimination Act. And the simple fact is that, number one, either police officer has to lay the charge, or you have to swear private information in front of the justice of the peace to lay the charge. And even if you succeed there, any Crown attorney walking into court can take over the prosecution and then withdraw the charges. And they call that prosecutorial discretion. And the courts are loath to interfere with the Crown's discretion to prosecute or not prosecute, right? So that's the practical reality. That's why criminal charges are not being laid. They should be.
Right.
These people are committing criminal offenses. Now, in our various lawsuits, we sue these people in the tort of extortion. Extortion is also a tort, a civil tort for which you can be compensated in damages. And we sue for uttering threats. Okay, so while it's really difficult to proceed criminally unless the Crown is willing to prosecute and the police are willing to charge and what they call Form 10 under the criminal code and release them on conditions and bring it to court, then criminal prosecutions, while they should be initiated practically, are sabotaged. But we're going to sue them in tort for the same criminal offenses because they also constitute civil torts.
So, and from the way that I look at it, and this could be wrong, is that if we get these mandates ruled as unconstitutional first, then potentially that opens the door up later for criminal charges or potentially employees suing their employers for wrongful dismissal. Would that be fair to say?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Okay. So baby steps first, and like we talked about before, it's building the credibility first in terms of the unconstitutionality of things, and then we can proceed to the next step.
Right.
We are Canadians. We are free. It's meant to be. From sea to shining.